All right. Thank you to Curse1 with 44 months, Fario with 46, Michael Fury with 500 bits. Can I get a shout out from my lovely girlfriend Jen? Today is our 4-year anniversary, and next month we'll be married. Hooray! Michael Fury, Jen. I hope you know Michael Fury has given me a lot of money that could have easily gone to you over the years, and if you say anything bad about that, I will advise Michael to divorce you. Kiskaloo with 300 bits. Please make that bits tip donation alert. Oh, the yeah. Oh, I'm sure something like that will happen very soon. Okay, so where did we leave off? Okay, so the extension looks like it's active, right? Seems like it's working, yeah? Yes, this is my third try playing or starting the game, but I have only gotten like the first 5 or 6 hours the 2 times that I started, or maybe like 12 max the first couple times I started, and I was reading every single line. So everything from here on out is brand new. Like, I've done all the stuff from my previous 2 playthroughs. We're well past all of it. So everything from here on out is completely new to me. I don't know anything about it. So on and so forth. So we got the container open with the
welcome back, gentlemen.
The mega rich light bending guy. And we talked to him about being so rich that light bends around him. And I asked him for some money, but he didn't. He gave me his pocket change because it like I feel kind of bad for panhandlers or people on the street like asking for money. Like, I haven't carried cash around in a decade. Like, I only have cash when I was gambling, and that's the worst time to ask me for money, is if I'm gambling it. Like, I will tell you to go fuck yourself if I'm in the middle of a a session of playing the Keno machines, or what do they call them in Canada, the video lotto machines, the VLCs or something, VLMs. So my conceptualization is at 4, but I get a -2 for having a useless art degree on this check. So I was gonna come back to this check when I have a better chance at it, because right now I can only get a 12 to pass this check. I could get rid of my useless art degree, but yeah, that's not doing anything. So that's it. I've talked to this guy. I don't know what else to do with him.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for? Who am I?
Right.
Anyhow, my name is Rustam
Right.
Theodore.
License holder, net worth individual.
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM.
The name's Raphael Ambrosius
Custo.
Cousteau, most
Pleasure
likely.
to meet you, Raphael.
Yeah.
I'm surprised in a positive manner, do understand, about your...
It is not.
I have a nice high
Oh,
net worth
don't you worry,
name.
Lieutenant. I can tell a...
Oh Lord, not this again.
Ignore him.
We have a murder to solve.
Right, I know.
And yet it never seems...
Shut up. Okay.
It's quite all right. I'm used to the question.
Inherited
by
his
now.
fortune from his
To be
grandmother.
blunt, all I did was
And
take
then-
her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill
Right.
not to blow a vast fortune.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to
Right.
do that. But, alright.
What's it like? Gotta tell you, being rich, blah, blah, blah. You know the prices increase exponentially at this income level, right?
My position,
It's impossible for him not to make money. His assets are so diversified. And that's like, it's,
But doesn't that take
it
all the
feels
fun
like
out of it?
it's, I don't know if it's
Tell
actually
them.
correct, but it
Not
feels like it's
really.
100% right on. Like, you get to a point of richness where your investments are so diversified that you can't not make money because of inflation, because prices for things go up. And even if like you have major losses for a 1 year, they still go up. Like stocks are still like steadily increasing. Like they'll have a crash, but they've rebounded and shit like that. So it's crazy, man. My stocks personally, I have an accountant and he invests the money I give him. I give him money every quarter or every year or whatever. And he shows me my investments, and I'm very well diversified as far as like what he's putting the money into. And he's not like, it's been usually an 8% increase on what I have in there every year, except when Trump was president, it was about 10 to 12%, because as shitty as a president he was good for people who had investments. Like he made me and people that had investments money. And I would gladly have traded all that money that I made to not ever have, like, retroactively not have him president. I would give back, whatever sum of money I gained for him not to have been president. But facts are facts. The fact is, with him president, I made money. But yeah, like it's gone up every year. Like I'll have one stock that doesn't do well, and then I'm pretty well spread out that one stock will make up for it. Yeah. By the way, Zeke, you should have kept that Dogecoin. Oh, I know. Hindsight's 2020. Like I'm sure there was a dude that was like, this Apple company sounds pretty good. And then one year they took a real big dip or something, and he went, I don't see them bouncing back from this. And he's kicking himself for not being rich the rest of his life. But but Knives, I'm a gambler. So when I saw Dogecoin like explode, I had a minor tinge of like, maybe I should have kept that stock, but I'm a gambler. So once I put that money in there, I kissed it goodbye anyway. So it didn't bother me that it like skyrocketed after a while. Man, being high net worth or individual. Oh, I'll say nothing.
Capital.
Yeah.
Makes one speechless, does it not? Blinds like the sun that rises from beyond the horizon after a gloomy winter.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Traveling. This is
in this container.
Great way to get a...
He's
By the way,
traveling.
let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
We're in Martinez, creepy abandoned commercial area here.
Well, as we say in my circle, one person's crushing business failure is someone else's development opportunity.
Also, did Zeke cheated that money because holy hell? Oh, I think that's just because I'm in here. I think I'm just next to him, so my net worth is like through the roof. But once I leave, I'm sure it goes back down to whatever I had, like the $13 or whatever.
It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual...
Why don't you help them? You've got so much money.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts.
Right.
It's like feeding seagulls.
I love
There are
this.
always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it. Except more seagulls.
Like, you hand out money to poor people, all they do is make more poor people. I mean, it's cruel, but it's not 100% false.
Spending money is a matter of
I
desire.
lived in a trailer court.
I'm sure you
I can
agree.
attest to
I don't
how
have
kind
the
of true that
desire
is.
for spending it like that.
Mr. Iax with the 49 months. Funny, this guy is how co-stream looks to me.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth
Right, targeted,
luxury yachts, high fidelity.
things sound pretty nice.
Don't get me wrong. They're nice things. But once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important than material goods.
Now that is 100% correct. But the dollar amount that it takes for a person to get there is different for everybody, in my experience. Like, my number was pretty goddamn low when I was like, I am comfortable now. I don't have to worry about rent or my next meal. I've said this before, but one of the signifiers that sticks out in my head when I felt like I was making enough money and I didn't have like this hunger and desire, like I need more money for things, was I was at some convention, I was at dinner, and it was with JP, and he looks at me and he goes, what are you getting? I'm like, I don't know, man. He's like, let me ask you, do you look at the price of like the food you order now? And I'm like, at a restaurant, I don't, because I feel like at a restaurant I want to get like what I want to get, and that like stuck in my head. Like, that means you're making enough money. That's like one of the signifiers to me. It was like, I don't look at menu prices when I'm shopping. I will look at prices of things and compare. Like, if I'm going, like, if I go to get aspirin, like I can get like, or pain, like a headache medicine, like I'll go like look at Tylenol, and then I'll look at the generic stuff and look at the active ingredients and go, this one's $2 less for the same shit, and I'll put the Tylenol back and take the generic shit. But at a restaurant, I'm like, I would like the steak, I would like those 2 appetizers, and I would like the fucking this dessert, and I don't worry about the price. But that's like, that's what I'm saying. That was one of the things about like, I'm comfortable now. But that's different for everybody. Like, you'll see millionaires, like I've seen millionaires go out like, how much is this? Like, the point to the menu, like, it says market price. How much is that? Different for everybody.
He speaks from the heart. He has very different problems compared to low net worth individuals such as yourself.
Well, the thing
For
is,
example,
like,
no problems at all.
you guys got me to that place, and I appreciate it, and I'd also appreciate it if you kept me at that place. So, I mean, don't stop like subbing and giving me money, please. But I also want you to know, like some of it goes to charity. Like, I do give to charities a lot. I give a lot to charity, so your money's going to a good place. I mean, I also play blackjack sometimes, but I mean, I definitely give more to charity. Do you have a treat yourself item or something you'll splurge on? Traveling. That's why I don't look at menu prices, because usually if I'm out at a restaurant, it's because I'm traveling. I'm either at a con or on vacation or whatever. Like, anything that I want when I'm traveling, I will get it. I will not care about the price. Like, I don't mind that, like, touristy places like have jacked up prices. I'll get whatever it is. It doesn't bother me, because that's my joy. I found out, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago, like, that's what I want out of life. I don't need a nice car. I don't need a nice house. What I want is experiences. So I will splurge on those for sure. Good. Oh, so let me ask something else.
Go right ahead.
All right, let's get out of here. So we don't have enough conceptualization for this guy to even try that check, unless we want to save scum it, which I haven't been doing this whole time. I did one time. I saved scum one thing, and that was the date. So I could go out on a date. But that seemed kind of inconsequential. The rest of it, I fail the check. If it's a white check, I'll fail the check, and then I'll put points and come back and try the check again. I won't save scum those kind of checks, or red checks. If I try them, they're done. Whether I win or lose, they're done. Do you remember how much you spent in Japan? All told, I think that trip was about 4,000 with travel, hotel, money I spent there. It was like 2 G's to get there, and then 2 G's for stuff I wanted, places I went, like that kind of stuff. So it was like round about 4K for 7 days? 5 days. 5 days in Japan. 5 days and nights in Japan, in Tokyo. That's actually not terrible considering how expensive Japan is. Well, I mean, we planned it months out. So we got like Adam got like great deals on like Airbnb or whatever they call it there. So we got like good plane ticket, like cheaper plane tickets and stuff like that. So it wasn't like we didn't just go on a whim. Let's see. Oh, let me check my... Oh, by the way, if you are tuning in for the first time and you want to follow along at what I'm doing, I have a journal and stats you can check on your screen with through the extension. The 6 square thing shows you all of my stats and points. The book shows the journal, what things I need to complete and what I haven't, which I'm pretty good, like, completing stuff. Or have been pretty good. So the journal is thinning out a little bit. I tried to call back for info on the armor's owner, and she didn't have any information for me, so I don't know if I can complete that one. I don't know who else to ask about tattoos. I gotta find the murder weapon. So we're looking for a working 4.46 firearm. We gotta talk to the smoking lady about specifics. I don't know if we need those anymore, but that's on the list still. Got to find the Sunday friend on the coast, the bureaucrat. Offer figurines to Dolores Day. We had a figurine to offer, and she didn't take it because she's a stained glass window, so I don't know what that entails. You also did save scum to get the jackets. That's fair. I did, because I have a hoodie with "Fuck the World" on it, and if my character in game didn't get it, that would suck. So yeah, I did save scum that one. You're right. Thank you for nitpicking me, you piece of garbage. Moikern, 38 months, tier 2. Ching, ching. Thank you, Moikern. And you do actually, if you do tier 2 and tier 3, you do get a few extra emotes. I think tier 2 gets you the Shocker, you get the Zeke Scott, and you get my eyes. The Zeke 1 and 2 eyes of the that feeling when face. But if you're a tier 3, you can make the 4 square face. And you get Zeke Maid and Zeke Codog. Hint, hint. All right, get 2 signatures for Everart. I need to, forge the signatures somewhere private where it feels safe enough to sleep, so we might be able to forge these signatures, but we want, Everart wants us to get people to sign so they want to do construction, make a community center or something, but the plan is for them to do so much loud construction for so long that the people that live around the construction site move so they can just buy up that property. It's not illegal, but it is really shitty. Inform the dice maker about the source of the doom, which is the 2mm hole into the pale. The 2mm hole of nothing inside the church. Placence, who's the bookstore owner. Gotta inform both of them about that. And then, the Door Gunner Mega Mix, which is the murder victim, the guy who was hanging. He confessed on tape that he was going to rape and pillage. So I think you're all caught up now. Hold on. There we go.
The porteria is just...
So this was on the tape.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village.
This is the guy who was
I can
hanged.
almost see the
Guy
elephant.
in the armor.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalsund crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice
Gets a little demonic.
I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
And that's it.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your port
I think we've got a few more.
as you take out.
Okay. So that's what we heard on the tape. Whether that's damning enough evidence or not, I guess we'll find out. Also, I stole the old soldier's uniform. I stole it from his booth here in the shipyard, and he died. Maybe because of me, but maybe not. So, I mean... Also, do we have glasses that just give bonuses or not? I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we do. Nope. Alright. So. Where do we need to go? Let's go into town. See if our fast travel works. It does not. Fast travel only works in certain spots. I think you got to be next to the spot that's on your map to fast travel from it, which is something they instituted. Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys. They had a patch today that I updated. General voiceover fixes, improved Kim pathfinding, fixed controller interaction during Seafort Dream, controller blah blah blah, Sandcastle, which we already did. Car interaction, I don't know. Car texture, I don't know. I didn't come up against those. Fixed instance where the tide never receded near the swings. I don't know anything about that. Pawn shop healing interaction. I'm not sure what that means. Because I know the pawn shop guy gives you pure holodol. But like the LSD-like thing. But as far as healing, I don't know what he means by that. Fixed thought cabinet freezes, fixed save game bugs, cutscene, edge case interaction with controllers, church interaction, the big one that we did actually, we had a soft lock, so they fixed that. Church cutscene behavior. Finishing thoughts should no longer throw players into the void in certain conditions. I never did that one, so a lot of bug fixes. That's my favorite Hall of Doll. Okay. How do you say it? Pure Holodol? I don't remember them. I don't remember how they pronounced it. Is it Pyre? Pure? And is it Holodol? Holodol?
The file cabinet stands hundreds of and the same material. You already went through all of the... Remember, Leo, all items
Okay.
under the drawer slides.
Just wondering if Kim had anything to say about that, because the first time I saw it, he wasn't with me. Hope this is for PS5 as well. I ran into most of those issues listed. Oh, did you? Okay. I would assume, but I don't know. I mean, it is on the Steam forum, so who knows? Wait a minute, is that me? Oh, that's the hat, not hair.
to work!
Okay, nothing new for this guy. Oh, we should get some healing items. I am not in great shape, HP wise. Nope, none of this.
A small
There we
cabinet on
go.
the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay. Got that. Also, like, I don't know, like, the quest that I got for the armor, I know I can get at least the helmet that Kuno kicked in the river, but I just don't know how to do it. Because it's no longer a quest. Because I guess I only accepted the quest to pick up one piece of it rather than the whole thing. I wish I could kick Kuno in the river.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yeah, okay.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Still no word, I'm afraid, sir.
Yeah.
I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Nothing.
57.
In the cabin, you see...
So I guess I'm never gonna get that quest done because I went a different route on it, maybe. Just general thing, there are certain quests you cannot finish until you hit the point of no return. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Welcome
to crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Did I steal this book or did I buy it? I think I bought this book. The Stig Mullen book fell apart before I got to the end. Do you have another copy?
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability. I would be happy to sell you another one, but unfortunately, it's the last copy we had in stock.
Can I have my money back? I have something to tell you. I found the actual source of the doom.
What do you mean, the actual source? Are you talking about the third presence?
Well, my investigations led me to discover a 2mm entropic hole in reality. That's the source of the doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
What?
She wasn't expecting this. At least not the word intraponitic.
A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinez.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponitic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect
All right,
my
Chad.
crystal from that?
Here's your choice. Your first choice of the day. You can't protect it, not against Pale close-up shop. You can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. You have to find your own answer. What? Eat this. You have food. You have a bone. I have nothing else to give you. Sorry, my pug is staring at me as if I owe her something. All right, you can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past, by building a church, a place of worship around the thing.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith.
Okay.
Especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave. Besides, didn't I have some Sailite hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I can just find them.
Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, if you guys head over to my Twitter, if you have Twitter and you have spare time, Manscaped sent out a tweet that said, "At a Twitch streamer we should sponsor to have their body on shave their body on stream. If you want to, you can tag me. I could be bothered." Let me And oh my god, I just farted and it was... Whoa.
Whoa.
It's like a dwarf star of stank. Thank you, Wasaga, for the 300 bits. Oh, did you tag Ko? Or did Ko tag me? Oh, he did. He did tag me. I'll heart that. I'll give that a heart. Look at this. Look at all of them. Yeah. There's a lot. Quite a few for me. I dig it. Okay. Exigent Midnight, thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back. All right. Didn't have some sea light hope catchers around here? Yeah.
Thank you for your help in any case.
You're welcome.
You're
Oh
welcome
my
back
God,
here
I just
anytime.
farted and it was... Whoa. Oh, whoa. It's like a dwarf star of stank. Thank you, Nick
The display
Tastic.
rack is brimming with water.
All right, there were two things I wanted to buy here. I don't have enough money for them all.
Of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wondering if I should save up, get $25 and buy this. Now I'll buy this one.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Okay. Let's see what... Nope, let's see what it is. Board game Suzerainty. Civilization building board game where you get to choose a nation and set off to colonize and exploit other cultures. A star-shaped note on the box proclaims the game now includes a completely new genocide option.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy of the game, Suzerainty. It's snugly wrapped in a skin of plastic. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning laborers loading goods onto a ship, while a richly dressed administrator oversees their work. The exact location and time period are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant to represent the economic relationship between the Revacholian suzerainty and its many vassals.
What do we do, guys? Shake it, remove the plastic wrap, or leave it perfect and undisturbed? The knives, you can't vote, because I know what you'd vote for. Actually, I don't. Do you keep your shit mint, or do you play with it? You seem like maybe I was wrong about that. I think you seem like a play with it kind of guy. All right, I will shake the box.
The box has a nice heft to it. You hear the rattle of individual wooden tokens and feel their weight shifting back and forth. Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of grand strategy and complex player interactions.
All right, now the real question. Do we remove the plastic wrap or we leave it perfect? Because there's no going back. Oh, jeez. By the way, did you guys, if you guys were here yesterday, did you hear that at the end of the broadcast during Blackjack, that belch that fucking Lilith did? Holy moly. I went back and rewatched it. That clip. It was fucking loud and wonderful. All right.
The plastic
Open it up.
rips off as easily as a bodice in a tawdry historical romance.
Open the box.
There's a hiss as the lid slides off.
Oh,
Inside, you find a thick, full-color
smell that
rulebook
cardboard.
and more than a dozen pouches of various wooden components.
Smell that wood, that printing press, that pulp. Nothing like it.
Savor that new board game smell.
Hey!
A mix of wood, paper, and ink, all wrapped in the sweet must of cardboard.
Read the rulebook.
Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a Gradian novel.
All right. Finally, a proper game to teach Revacholian children about their glorious history.
The colorful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots, hauling marble sculptures out of crumbling temples, and harvesting a strange magenta-leafed plant. Everyone is smiling. You begin to suspect there may be a political agenda to this so-called family game.
What?
Only one way to find out.
Yep. Oh. There we go. Yeah, listen to this. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Oh. No, that's not the right one. That's Katie's like I said that was like that's the fakest laugh I've ever heard. But she was coughing and laughing at the same time. So it sounded like it sounded so phony, like the phoniest laugh I've ever heard. Never got the clip of the burp. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Clips. Where's my clips? There we go. Let's see. Clips, asshole. Where's the clips, asshole? Where's the no, god damn it. Shut up. There it is. Okay. Right here. Here we go. Okay. This is the clip. That was her.
Did you just hear that? That was literally Lilith. I hope to God you guys just heard that.
It's right at the beginning, so you gotta pay attention.
Then out, then
That was her.
Did you just hear?
She does that all the time. She is so gassy. The boy dog trick, he doesn't do that. But she just goes blarp all the time. All right, keep reading.
The instructions are opaque at first and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. Fortunately, there are many diagrams and examples throughout. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. Your objective is to increase the suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points.
How do you accumulate victory
That's
points?
where the suzerain's vassals come in.
Are they really going to
The game
explain this
features
entire
4
game?
vassal nations,
I don't know why I'm
each
surprised.
one home to an economically important resource. Each turn, the player collects resources from vassals where they've placed workers. They may then rearrange their workers, fulfill contracts for coin and bonuses, or build structures back in Revachol. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled Advice for Beginners.
I'll read the advice.
Remember, there are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly.
How's the winner determined?
The actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables
That's
and
the mark of a
appendices
good game.
required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now.
All right.
You open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play.
All right. Chad, raise your hand if you were one of the kids who tried to get someone, or several times tried to get people to play Hero Quest with you, and only to get the board all set up, and then everybody got like disinterested and didn't want to play anymore. Like, this is a great game, guys. Look, watch, I'll set up all the things. And they're like, what does this do? What does that do? Like, once you kind of explain it to them, it's like, all right, let's play. And they're like, oh, let's go play basketball or something. Like, God damn it. Yeah, similar. It doesn't have to be Hero Quest, but I'm guessing like Hero Quest, Settlers of Catan, probably another one that people like set up and like get all the way ready and then no one plays it. I'm assuming. Settlers of Catan seems very fun, but also very complicated. All right, punch out the cardboard pieces one by one.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying ch as you pop it out. Soon, a neat pile of cardboard coins and counters has accumulated before you.
Oh, Catan's not bad for setup? Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are like, why don't we just play video games? Like, but this is on a board and it's a board game and it's fun and you get these pieces. Like, I never got to the second quest. We got through the first quest probably half a dozen times with different people, but no one wanted to continue on because that was like 3 hours.
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
What, kid? You want to punch some of these out? Hey, buddy, I'm sorry. Let me check out the wooden tokens.
In addition to the worker and building tokens used by each player, there are also several piles of colorful resource tokens, each representing one of the game's 4 principal resources.
I used to make D&D characters, didn't have anyone to play with. Does that count? Yes, it's Salga. Same, dude. Same. I'd sit there like, cause one of my favorite things of D&D is rolling up characters and making new PCs and stuff, or NPCs. And I had like a bunch of them that I would roll up, make the character, make a little background for, and they never saw the light of day. No one ever played them, including me.
From the Empire of Sephre, orange apricot tokens. From Ilmarat, the ancestral name of Ilmara, grey marble block tokens. From the Seminine Islands, white sacks of sugar tokens. And from Supramuindi and Sarah Maritza, magenta tokens for unprocessed cocaine leaves.
That was me with my family, Mice and Mystics. First time playing, they can handle the hour setup and read through the rules because it's a brand new game. We got 20 minutes play time before they all declared it was a stupid game and left without actually trying. Yeah. That's why I'm so glad to know. I know nerds now. I know a bunch of nerds who they know what they're in for. They buckle in. They're like, all right, we know how long this is going to take. Like, just to play a game of Warhammer 40K or Warhammer, regular, like, there's hours of just like assembling your pieces, painting them up, making a playing field. Like, nerds know what they're in for. Your normies out there, they just don't have the patience for that shit.
Oh, those are nice.
Picks up a sugar token and admires it. Oh, he loves it. Okay.
You hold the open game box before you.
Hey, Kim, want to play?
The lieutenant looks over the rulebook before he sees something that makes his eyes go wide.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours. I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
Oh, suggestion. Okay, hold on. Let me get my suggestive clothes on. All right, let's see. Suggestion is purple, I believe. Oh, does this give me a suggestion? No, empathy. Okay. There we go. That on. -1. -1. Nope. I thought I had more suggestive clothing. Okay, looks like I'm wearing all my suggestive clothing. Okay, so I have a +1. Purple. Oh, I don't have any Perholidol. Perholidol will give me that. All right, y'all. First time I'm asking for help here. Give me a point in psyche, guys. You have to do a +1 and a -1. So give me a +1 in psyche and a -1 in motorics, so we can get this check. Get it done. Oh, the bag. Yeah, finger guns. Got to get my finger guns right. Good job. My finger guns. Oh, did you do it? Hold on. Thank you. All right. Because my finger guns. Empty hand slots get +1 suggestion. Thank you. All right. Oh, it's in my. Hold on. Interact.
The suzerainty box is heavy, and what is detective work if not an elaborate game? You need logical
That was
inference,
close.
attention
ran out of
to
time.
detail, the ability to analyze your opponent's motives.
Okay. Come on, it might help us think more creative solutions to the case.
I do feel like my thinking has become somewhat rigid. Maybe a
Yo,
little diversion to
Barracudos,
keep
thank
the
you for the
mind
2
limber
months.
is just what's in order.
See? He's doing the hard work himself. All he needed was a little nudge.
All right, you've convinced me. How do we play?
I read the rules already, I'll show you.
You explain the basic setup procedures to the lieutenant, who seems to be a quick study. You each take your bag of tokens and counters and unfold the board between you.
Oh my god.
In the center
is this gonna,
is the crown
like,
of Revachon, radiating outwards.
I wonder how much
are
in-game
the
time this is gonna
colorful
take.
vessels, each one supplying some raw material desired by the suzerain.
Zeke, stop. Stop what? Stop playing the game? Dr. Navery, thank you for 11 months.
Apricots from Safre, archaeological treasures from Ilmarat, sugars from the Seminine Islands, and magenta cocaine from Supra Muindi. and
Cocaine!
Salamoritza. There's also a neat little log to keep track of your progress in case you need to put the game away and return to it later.
Yo, Nick, thank you for the 100 bits.
The lieutenant goes first. He draws a contract card and moves several of his workers to the Safre territory of the board, and the others to the Seminine Islands.
All right, detective, your turn.
You have a few options available
Oh my
to you.
god, are we gonna go
Will you
through
try
this
to
entire
fulfill
game?
contracts right away, or rearrange your
God.
workers to maximize production on future turns?
It's basically uncapped points and okay.
Remember what the rulebook said. You'll want to choose a strategy early on and stay committed to it.
I will try to fulfill a contract.
You draw a contract card offering a number of coins in exchange
I'll
for
let you guys choose.
archaeological treasures.
I forgot. I'll let you guys choose. Oh shit. There you are. Okay, you're fine.
You place all your workers on the Ilmarat territory. On your next turn, you produce 6 units of archaeological treasure and fulfill the contract for a handful of coins.
Trigger Happy Strained with the Prime sub.
Hail, Berserker!
Thank you very much. First brand new sub of the day. Okay.
Not bad, detective.
But not good enough, the lieutenant seems to be saying. As he completes his own contract card, the lieutenant is rewarded with 4 coins and a round wooden token that he places in the center of the board.
That's a market. It's worth 2 victory points.
All right. Okay, what do I do now? Chad, you're going to help me win this. Disruptive Goblin, 13 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Lucky 13. Ooh, tough choice. I will glower silently.
The lieutenant returns your baleful look with a satisfied grin. Come on, is that your game face?
Oh,
You're practically broadcasting
my
your position
expression!
to the lieutenant with that expression. Glancing over the board, you see several possible strategies. Pressing more workers into service would increase your economic output and help you to survive a possible conflict with the lieutenant. Or you could ignore your labor supply and focus on fulfilling contracts for points and resources.
Wasn't the day that the TTRPG with Ko and Elo? I got kicked out. I got kicked out, Coder. I said some really awful things about Venezuela, and they weren't having it. No, I'm kidding. It's happening in June. That's when the carriage creation already happened, but we actually start session 1 in June.
Those aren't your only options.
Okay.
You could also show your workers how much you appreciate them by investing some of that wealth in them. After all, they're the ones producing wealth for the suzerain. Well, sure, you can do that. It's just not a terribly effective strategy, but then it's up to you.
All right, what do we do, guys? Invest in the workers, press more workers into service, focus on fulfilling contracts, ask him, or I'm bored with this. Let's finish this game later. You scared me. I'm from Venezuela. No, are you kidding? I just picked a country out of my brain. Just a random country. My brain landed on Venezuela for no reason at all. That's crazy. All right. I will focus on fulfilling contracts then.
Who cares about workers or territories when the real action is in Revachol? You spend your turns fulfilling contracts for sweet coins and one-time bonuses. After several turns, you have a neat pile of cardboard coins and several units of archaeological treasure, which you trade in to build a museum.
Belongs in a museum!
You place a cylindrical piece of wood on the Revachol section in the middle of the board. It's meant to stand in for a beautifully adorned edifice filled with ancient wonders. This is more or less what happened in real life as well. To this day, if Ilmarans want to see their nation's priceless treasures, they have to visit Revachol or Gottwald or Sur-le-Clay.
Yeah. That's art imitating life right there. Wars and conflicts and dictators and fascists stealing art and taking it to their own country and putting it in their own museums. That's why so much Egyptian art is in not Egypt. Yeah, every museum in the UK, every museum in the United States, pretty much.
Well played, detective. That museum is worth 3 victory points.
Now it's the lieutenant's turn to respond. He moves aggressively onto the Safre territory. Soon, his workers are producing a steady supply of extremely valuable apricots.
Apricots!
For several turns,
Memories!
you struggle to respond to the lieutenant's burgeoning apricot empire. Eventually, you relocate the majority of your workers to Supremawindi and Saramaritsa, where they begin producing a bumper crop of cocaine tokens.
Man, they're really going into detail with this game,
You draw a new contract card. According to the text, there's an aristocrat willing to trade a large supply of cocaine for a number of coins and access to a rare bonus. Amplified music worth 7 victory points. You know, this isn't unlike the situation the historical Revacholian suzerainty faced in Safre in the middle of the last century.
Well, I'm going to make this choice for us, because you would do this anyways. Tell me more.
Well, the suzerain was looking for new markets for all the cocaine it was producing, and it settled on Safre. By introducing cocaine into Safre under exclusive contract, the suzerain created an extremely valuable captive market for an extremely addictive product.
That's fucked up. That's brilliant. What does this have to do with the game? That's brilliant.
If you could somehow get the lieutenant's workers addicted to your cocaine,
Wow.
you could not only make them less productive, you would also force the lieutenant to pay you for your cocaine tokens each turn.
Can you even do that?
Yes, you can. It's right there in the rules. You've reached a critical strategic juncture. How do you respond to the lieutenant's aggression?
How do I respond? Double! Oh, no. All right, what do we do, guys? Rock and roll, baby. Go for the contract. Give back to the workers. Sorry, Kim, you're not going to like this. Introduce the lieutenant's workers cocaine. Attack the lieutenant, steal all his resources. I'm bored with this. Let's do something else.
A strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
All right. I'm going to give his workers cocaine. Lieutenant's face goes from goes stony as you take your turn. Does not appreciate you getting all his workers addicted to cocaine.
With each passing turn, you slowly bleed the lieutenant of coins as his own workers become less productive and more dependent on your magenta cocaine tokens.
This is why this game is taking so long, because I'm doing shit like this.
As a matter of historical fact, this is almost exactly what happened in Safre. To this day, fully half of the former Safre Empire remains dependent on international aid in exchange for a steady supply of cheap produce.
Isn't this what they did in the apricot suzerainty in real life, or say nothing. I could go either way on this one. All right. Isn't this what they did in real life?
More or less.
Lieutenant says, but he's thinking less about matters of historical wrongdoing than how to get out of the jam you put him in.
Realizing victory is slipping away, the lieutenant launches a desperate gambit. Protectionism. By erecting tariffs on your cocaine, he hopes to starve you out of the market at the risk of incurring the suzerain's disfavor.
I'm gonna say you put tariffs on my cocaine. The cocaine addicts are not gonna be happy about that.
The end game is upon you. Do you escalate the trade war with the lieutenant in hopes of crushing him with your economic might? Or do you ignore his aggression and focus on building the mighty victory column structure in Revachol herself? Alternatively, you could throw the whole game away by trying to build a public education system for the children of your workers. The choice is yours.
Choice is yours, Chad. Go for the victory column, launch a trade war, build a public education system, or I'm bored with this. Let's finish the game later. Just to let you know, if you guys pick this choice, I would ignore you. Ooh, close one. Go for the victory column, launch a trade war. It's on.
The lieutenant nods gravely as you erect tariffs against his apricots and sugar. This is going to get ugly.
Oh, if you want to vote, just click on the screen. The extension should be there for you. You can just use your mouse, click your vote. Don't put it in chat because it doesn't do anything.
With every turn, tariffs are raised until neither you nor the lieutenant are producing any income or generating resources for the suzerain.
A Mexican standoff. Okay. I'm on mobile. I can't vote. Come Sugar. I know people on mobile have been able to vote in the past. So if anyone in chat wants to help figure that out, I know some people have been able to do it.
Even in the best of cases, it's impossible to really win a trade war. But this is far from the best case, and the lieutenant's apricot-powered economic engine crushes yours.
Oh no!
Soon, your coffers are empty,
No!
and the map lies strewn with your worker tokens.
Ah, you guys!
I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, it's a Princess Bride reference. Never get involved in a land war in Asia, and only slightly more. Don't ever challenge a Sicilian when death is on the line. All right. Never get involved in trade war in Insulinda.
Never fuck with Kim Kitsuragi.
Oh, man. I just started liking you a whole lot more now. Oh.
Now, let's tally up the scores, shall we?
Computing the final scores is almost a game unto itself. You each spend an inordinate amount of time making stacks of coins, consulting tables, and struggling with basic addition and multiplication.
Hell's Bliss, 44 months, getting close to that 4th year, baby.
After double, then triple checking your maths, you have your final score. -5 victory points.
Yeah.
You be lucky if the suzerain doesn't have your whole family executed for such a pitiful performance.
Damn it.
I've got 15 points.
Shut up.
Don't look too glum, detective.
Shut up!
There's always next time.
I hate you, Kim.
Figuratively, I mean. There's no way we have time to play this game again. Now, let's clean up and get back to work.
You hold the open game box before you.
And you get nothing out of it except lore. You get a little story, a little game, but no bonuses, no benefits. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. It was cool. But I was honestly hoping to get a little, something. But, it's all right. It was worth it. I'm not mad. There we go. That looks good. That's a good outfit. Okay. All right. Next, we inform the dice lady. There is another game to buy, but I need 25 bucks, so I need to get 20 more real to get that game. So that's gonna be a minute. But also, playing that game and doing stuff like that is the reason why I am taking so long with this game, I'm sure. Maybe you get something if you win. I don't know if he'll play with me again.
The suzerainty box
Nope.
is heavy and slightly awkward in your hand.
Nope. One time. It's a one-time deal. Seems like.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
All right. Now I have the physical objects, like if I punch or kick something, I get healed. So let's see what
A
happens.
hollow ring echoes
there it
through
is.
the furnace.
Enemy of
Your
the
toe
physical realm.
hurts.
Now hold on. It healed one but hurt two? Now why is that? That sucks. No, I had two to start with. I had 2 health. I healed one, went up to 3, and then I minused 2, it looks like.
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box. Somewhere in the dark, a giant electrical mammal stirs to life. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current.
Okay. I already opened that, so I don't need to do anything with it. Just figured I'd plug it back in. Because they've been unplugged. That ice sculpture's been unplugged for days. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Oh,
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol.
fuck.
Rain drips from the
forgot
eaves
where
and
the dice
floods
lady
the
was.
gutters, washing the filth away.
Whoops.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid.
Oh.
Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
Oh, I guess I don't need you guys to answer this. I probably can ask all of these. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction.
Yeah, that zoom out's pretty great, right?
Defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that,
Coal City, end of all lines.
I'll run my fingers through my hair. What's in the east? Oh, your hair is an early mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
I will clench my teeth.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
I have to wonder if they use Zeke as a reference point for the main character. It looks very similar. Well, you want to see me look very similar. There we go. Mentions. I hope you guys are, whoops. No, I just wanted the thumbnail for this. Hold on. I hope you guys, shut up. I hope you guys are God damn it. Okay. Might have to go to my tweet deck to see this. There it is. Look at that. See that? The side by side, the expression. Right? I did that. That's why I did the chops, and that's why I shaved my face, because the character in game had an opportunity to shave, so I did too. There we go. Wait, okay, there we go. Isn't that one of the Be Right Back screens? I don't know, honestly. Oh, Millie, what are you doing? All right, and beyond that?
La Ducienne, King Dri's passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What's across the distributary?
Couron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
What's beyond the Couron?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
What's in the north?
Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The news at noon.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
Shivers. Raise hair on your neck, tune into the city. That's what that is. That's what we're tapping into right now.
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What's Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol.
Oh.
Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at? Is that a reference to like a rap song or something?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
What the fuck is that voice? Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes.
Oh, it's a DMX song, okay.
Of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town. In the shadow of the day, the revolution failed.
No, I mean, I only like know a couple of DMX songs, the most famous ones. And also, where the hood at, like, that could be in multiple songs. It doesn't just have to be DMX. Like, I can hear DMX saying it. Where the hood at? Where the hood at? Like, I can see him, I can hear him saying it. But I could also hear, like, tons of other people saying it. What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Word of Hoodet's pretty famous, I think, anyway. Shudder, I will look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
All right. All right, we gotta go back in. Was Revachol speak again? It was the voice of Shivers, so maybe because I'm tapped into the city, apparently. So. I actually did a Shivers run when I had up to 10. It was crazy weird skill.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I think I found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
Well, about that.
I'm listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located at a church on the other side of the canal. I think it might be related to Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident made the discovery.
I like that the 2mm hole, the 2mm hole in reality seems like a side quest. When it's like, that seems like the most important thing to talk about.
Sona is involved in this?
Here's taking a while. The chatter from our headphones continues unabated. Okay.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
What do I say? I wouldn't go so far as to say the world is doomed. Don't worry about it. You've been doing fine. I'm sure it's nothing. Or just say nothing. It's only 2mm after all? Well, all of the matter in the universe, if, you know, the Big Bang Theory is correct, fit into something no larger than a marble, right? Something like that. Like all the matter condensed in the universe was the size of, like, I don't know, marble, fist, apple, something. Don't worry about it. You've been doing fine so far. I'm sure it's nothing.
You mean considering the fact that the world is collapsing on my porch? In any case, thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome.
It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
All right, I guess that's it. I finished that quest. We're good now. All right, now we're gonna talk to, yep, we're gonna talk to the lady. Talk to the blonde lady. Clausier, I don't know how to say her name, still don't know how to say her fucking name. Yeah, she's just like, okay. Well, it's kind of like if someone told you, like, there's a meteor headed for Earth, and you got about, 4 hours to live. Like, okay. What? Is there anything we can do about the meteor? Nope. Okay. I'm guessing some people will be like that. More people would probably flip the fuck out, but I'm guessing there's a few people out there be like, had to happen sometime. Your mom weighs more than an entire neutron star. Yeah, that's, dude, epic. No, I meant that one. That one was great. That was a great joke. Your mom's a neutron star. I do hate that it takes 3 fucking doors to get up here to her. That's just
I was just
annoying.
thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
All right, here's the turkey.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions, only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did I get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Wow, okay. Does it work?
Did he say whores a lot?
Hmm.
Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Coping mechanisms?
Running joke.
Oh, shit.
I was gonna say running joke.
Right. Yeah.
And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits.
Okay.
Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
And you spent time with this person romantically?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You,
Dude.
your first love.
Scythe.
Mr. Kohoi.
Yeah. The comedian. That's a fucking great call.
Did he tell you he had actually
It's all a
done
joke.
any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
All a joke. One big joke. Okay, did he tell you actually done any of those things? Okay.
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Well, now that you have some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
You just called him
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck,
Okay.
trying to catch
Turkey
a glimpse
time.
of the page the lieutenant passed to you.
All right.
On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
Okay, perfect. Turkey time. When we come back, we're going to take a short break, get up, go to the bathroom, roll a joint, scratch your mom,